Hello, Sergeant Devilldog here, and welcome to episode 27 in my series on Construction Simulator. In this episode, we're looking for a new contract yet again after finishing our boardwalk. So what we'll do is we'll bring up our jobs, go on the contracts. We have a BMX track, a single family house, another single family house, a garage extension, we've done those, a holiday house, pipe works. We've got our water station and transport. What we'll do is we'll do the BMX track. We've done a few houses last episode. There's 2 stages to this. We've got some soil removal. We've got material delivery, some earth moving, 3 lots of earth moving, and then we've got to compact the soil. Right, so we'll grab this contract. We'll bring our map up and look where the BMX track is to be done. It's not up in the village. Rightio, it's over near the housing estate. Rightio, that's nice and easy to find. Just use the ring road. Now what we'll do is we'll actually bring up a few of our vehicles we'll need. So we've got first thing is some earth moving, so we'll need to take our loader out of storage. We'll need the roller to actually roll the track at the end. We'll need a tip truck because we've got some soil deliveries. And we'll need our flatbed truck as well. It's already out of storage. What we'll do is we'll move all the vehicles over to this worksite first. So we'll jump in our loaders to start with. Right, I'll change the camera view and we'll drive this machine over to the job site. Could take a couple of minutes to move each one of these machines because it's on the other side of the map. So what I'll do is once we go out the front gate, I'll cut the video and I'll catch you when we get closer to the job site. We'll just come through here, we'll run this red light. Rightio, we're pulling up on the job site now. And what we'll do is we'll park all these vehicles somewhere clear. I'll just nose this one in just here. It's a fairly big open job site. So I'll park this one here, we'll jump out of the loader and we'll go get our next machine. So come over here, we'll just bring up our vehicle fleet. What I'll do is I'll bring the roller across next, just hold the X button down and you'll automatically travel and hop in the machine. This won't cost you anything. Rightio, I'll fast travel the roller, it's a bit slow to drive it. Alright, we'll just drive this onto the side off the street in case anyone wants to drive past. I might actually park these vehicles on that open paddock out the back, but so they're outside the work site in case we actually need to do anything here. We don't got to keep moving all the vehicles every time we need to do something. So I'll drive this one out the back here and turn it around, and then I'll bring the loader out the back here before we grab our next vehicle. Seems like a nice big open paddock. Now I'll jump out of this roller and I'll run forward. We'll move the loader back here. Right, lift our bucket up, head down the back. I'm quite enjoying playing this series. There's a lot of good jobs to do, but there's also a lot of jobs you just repeat doing, just try and earn a bit of extra money so you can buy your extra machinery. We've got a good fleet of machinery at the moment. Right, we'll jump out. Now we'll bring up our vehicle fleet again. We'll drop in our next vehicle. Rightio. I might look at grabbing the dump truck because we've got to do a soil delivery. Rightio, we'll change the camera view. We'll drive this one out the front gate. I'll do the same as we did with the loader. Once I drive out the front gate, I'll cut the film and I'll catch up with you when we get closer to the job site. Alright, I'll cut the video here. Rightio, we're just coming up on the job site now. What I'll do is I'll drive the truck out the back. I'm going to change the camera angle. We'll drive onto the block. Let's go down here a bit. There is a yellow designated marked area over the back here that we need to dump some soil. What we'll do is I'll swing around. Rather than go to the quarry and get the soil, I'll just quick fill my truck. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's a lot quicker. Alright, we'll reverse right to the end of this green box. We'll start tipping the load out. Make sure you're inside the box when you actually start tipping out the dirt. So just drive back past a little bit and drive forward so the camera angle changes. As we lift our tub, once the dirt starts running out, we'll just move forward. There we go, dirt's coming out. We can nudge forward a little bit. And as we move forward, our percentage counted climbs up. So I'll try to get it up to 100% on the first load, but I don't think we will. It's not coming out that quick. We're out of dirt. Righto, we're going to have to buy a second load of dirt. Now what I'll do is I'll reverse down past the first pile, and then we'll actually start tipping out. Hopefully we won't use this whole truck. Doesn't look like we should. Then what we can do is sell the excess dirt off, try to get some of our money back. There we go, there's 100%. We'll lower the tub down, not waste it. Then we can sell this excess dirt off. Now what we need to do is get outside this blue box, and it should automatically change. Now it's actually asking us, or telling us, to go to the building supply store and actually pick up 2 crates of material. So we'll have to jump back in to the vehicle fleet and actually grab our flatbed truck with a crane on it to unload the material. We'll just run over here and have a look how big the material is. This looks like 2 small pallets. So what we'll do is go into our vehicle fleet. We won't need the semi to grab this. So what we'll do is we'll just grab the small truck, hold the X button down and fast travel to it. Now I'll just spin around and we'll head to the building supply store. As I go out the front gate, I'll cut the video and I'll catch up with you when we actually drive into the vehicle supply store. Rightio, we're coming up to the building supply store. We've been here a few times. So what we'll do is drive up and park in the yellow square so we can auto fill the material onto the truck. We'll jump out now and run around to our service centre. Simply hold your triangle button in and we'll enter the store. Right, let's see what we need to pick up. Right, we need some steel girders and we need some wood. So I'll highlight both of those things, just check to make sure there's nothing else. We'll go to checkouts. Make sure you hit the auto fill, hold the X button down to pay for everything and have it automatically loaded on the truck. As you can see, both pallets are on the truck. So now what we'll do is we'll actually just drive around to the site because it's only just around the corner. We need to come back and come out the driveway we went into so we can turn towards the lights, because we need to keep going around the road to our left. Anyway, we'll just run this red light and we'll just keep going. It's only just up around the corner, so we're fairly close. I won't cut the video. Rightio, we're pulling up on the job site now, so we'll drive over and park next to the blue highlighted items on the ground. Rightio, we'll pull up, hit the square button, go into crane mode, wait for the legs to go out. And we need to swing our boom out. As you can see, there's a white circle. That's marking where the hook of your crane will land. So we need to bring that white circle over top of the blue circle on the load. When the blue circle goes green, hit the X button. Need to boom out a bit. As you can see, the item goes green, so we'll just swing across and drop it on the blue item. As you can see, the material we have in the load has changed to a brighter blue, so you know which one to drop it at. Alright, we'll just boom back in. This is fairly quick because we've only got 2 items we need to pick up. Now we'll just swing around, pick up our last piece of metal framing, hit X, pick up, swing around, we'll boom out and lower at the same time. And then we can just drop this down, hit X to drop it. Now we can pack our truck up. Oh, that's me. Then come back in the truck, hold the square button, refresh the crane, we'll pack the legs back up, and then we'll drive the truck off the block and park it out next to our other trucks and loaders parked on the ground. Swing around here, do a big U-turn. Just drive out here. Now what it's asking us to do is actually push up a ramp. It recommends you use a dozer, but I don't own a dozer, I've just got this big loader. So rather than hire a machine, I'm just going to use my loader. I've got enough money, so I might actually have to look at purchasing a dozer in the next couple of jobs. So what we'll do is we'll actually level off this soil and push it forward up to that starter's mound. So I'll just I might change the camera angle so I can see outside. What we'll do is just lower the bucket and just push from the centre. Once you're inside this yellowed area, you can see the counters going up. So it wants us to make a ramp, so I'll pick some of this dirt up and pour it out at the back here. So we need to make a ramp, starter's ramp. So I'll just go back and I'll try to level the soil out a bit. Swing around. Have to work each side, left and right side. Try not to tip the loader over. Drop our bucket down. Try to tilt the bucket forward a bit and start digging in so we're getting some dirt in the bucket. Since the ground's uneven, it's taking a bit to push the loader uphill. Right over inside the bucket. It's slowly working up while we're digging this face. We'll keep digging up, Full bucket, we'll drive forward and tip out. No, the counter's come down a little bit because it's rolled back down the face. We'll just reverse back a little bit and square up again. We'll cut the other side this time. So I'm just working down the centre and I've gone right, now I'm going left to even up the soil. Righto, just drop this in here and just dig a bit more. Just jump forward a little bit, right, 90% and there we go, we've hit 100%. Just keep working your face back and forth until you get it. Once we drive out of this boxed area, it should automatically level the track for us. We'll reverse out of here without hitting the light tower. Rightio, now what's this asking us to do? We need to do some more earth moving and it wants us to build a ramp. So we've got another laneway here, yellow box full of dirt. So what we'll do is we'll pick up some of this dirt, get a bucket of dirt. Once we start digging some dirt, the clock starts going down. So what we might do is get a bucket of dirt, might jump out of the loader and run and grab the truck. I think they've actually dumped a bit too much soil, so what we'll do is we'll actually move some soil. What we'll do is we'll dump it on top of this load of soil we bought, then we can actually sell it off and make a little bit of money back, which is a good thing. I'll go out wide. Yeah, go right around. Make it a lot easier going right around rather than actually try to cut through there in case I hit something. park this truck at halfway because I don't know how much soil we need to move. Jump out, come back around and jump in our loader. It would be easier if it was daytime to actually, you could see what we're digging and how level the ground is. It's a bit harder at night time. Alright, fill her up. Have a couple of buckets and we should have that truck full so we can sell it. I'll try to drop it down just outside the yellow square. Start digging in. We're already at 37, 40, 42, 44, that's 52%. It's only taken a few buckets, it's not going to take much digging to get up to 100%. Swing around here, dump the next bucket in. This stage it should only be 2 or 3 buckets at each end. We should have hit enough. Try not to take that wall down. Keep digging. 57, 60, 67. What I might do rather than take all the dirt off one end is actually go get a couple of buckets from the other end as well, just as long as it's inside the yellow area. I'll drive around the truck and grab some buckets from this other end. Do a big circle. Drop the bucket down to the ground outside the circle and just drive in. As you can see on your speedo, you've got your yellow ring going around the outside. That's showing you how much soil's in your bucket. Once it hits 100%, all you do is push mounds of dirt around outside the edges of your bucket. Oh. Dump this one in. The truck's getting pretty full. We might look at jumping out and actually selling the dirt off. Go into the man, go to sell dirt, sell it. Just made $7,500 selling that dirt, so that's got a little bit of money back. There we go, we've still got another bucket or 2 we need to dig out. Reverse back, drop the bucket down, tilt it forward a tiny bit so it digs in a bit more. Hopefully we'll fill it a bit quicker. Went in a bit quick that time, we just bounced. Have to go back and line up. Try to go in a bit slower. So the bucket will bite in. There we go, we've dug in a little bit. Didn't get much in the bucket. I'll change the angle to a different pile. Just quickly empty this one. I have to have a tiny little bit of dirt in that. Just reverse back a bit. Square up, and I might go a bit further to the left this time. The dirt seems to be thicker over this side. Tilt the bucket down a bit. Drop the bucket down and just plough in. There we go, we're biting in this time. 100%. Now it's asking us to move the loader and the truck outside the blue zone. What I'll do is I'll dump this bucket in, then I'll reverse the loader out onto the street. Then we'll come back and get the truck and take it out on the street. Alright, so reverse back. Just head for the street. As soon as we clear the blue zone, it should clear off the request list. Oh yeah. Just park this here. I'll leave the lights running because we still might have to use the loader yet. Now I can run over, jump into the truck. There we go. As soon as I reverse outside the blue zone, it should load up the next stage we have to do. We've got to do some more soil removal. So we're going to make another ramp. So we'll do the same as what we done with the first ramp. I'll just reverse this truck and park it at halfway, and then we'll dig some dirt off each end of the ramp. And this should make the ramp. It's starting to look like a fairly nice BMX track. Looks like it's got 3 or 4 corners in it, and a couple ups and downs. Nice little BMX track. We'll reverse back around the corner here. Try not to hit this lighting plant, so we'll just put the bucket on the ground here where the dirt's nice and thick. Just try to get a full bucket. I've got 3/4 of the bucket, that's fairly good. There seems to be a fair bit of dirt on this side, so take a few good bucket loads. Fill the bucket up, tip her out in our truck. I'll just try to keep cutting into this fairly high mound on the corner here. It's 17%. So, need to tilt our bucket down, go back a little bit, tip the nose down a little bit. Just drive into this corner of this pile. Went a bit fast, it's bouncing out. Now I didn't get too much in the bucket. So we'll try to square up again. Drop down a little bit. Drop the bucket in. Try to go slow and get it to bite in. Not really biting in. I might have to change the position of where I'm actually trying to dig some dirt from. Just tip this out. Then we'll try to square up and come in from the other side. Let's reverse back here and come in square on the face. I'll tilt the bucket forward, drop it down, then just drive in. Right, it started to bite in here nicely. Keep ploughing in. That was a good bucket load. Drive around. The next load we'll take on the right hand side of that. Now we'll tip her out. Sometimes it pays to change your angle you're coming in on piles of dirt. You might be able to get more percentage every time you do. I'll tip the bucket down. As you can see, there's a bit of a lip there cut. I'm going to try to pick that up with this next sweep. Should be able to easily fill the bucket. Oh, there we go, taking a fair bit. We're up to 47%. Doesn't seem to be wanting to go any higher than 47%. So what we might do is tip this bucket out and then go and dig a couple of buckets from the other end of the pile. I think we've taken enough dirt from this end. No, we'll swing around. We'll take 2 or 3 buckets from this end. Oh, there's our corner. It just went up and over. A bit rough. Lucky we're in a fairly big loader. Oh, I'll just put the bucket in and dive into this corner. Taking a nice big chunk, nice and deep. Right. Reverse out. Nearly drop the back wheels over the back side of that face. It's a little bit rough. We might come in from the street side of the next couple of buckets so we don't try to roll a loader. Alright, we'll swing back around this way. Cut in from this side. Drop our bucket down. We'll go spit into the ground outside, so just drive in straight away. We're getting nice, easy, big chunks of dirt, full buckets of dirt. Good sign. Should only need one more. Should be able to finish this job nice and quick. Right, go and try to take that centre piece out. Oh, plane just went over. I haven't noticed planes before in this game. There we go. Just drive in. Try to pick up this big chunk. Plough straight in, we're at 97, 98. 99. Hopefully we'll get it all in this bucket. No, not quite. 99%. We need to grab a nice little short bucket and it should finish this job off. There we go. There's a little bit sticking up there on the right hand side of the pile. I'll just try to drop the bucket down and pick that up. We only need 1%, so it shouldn't take much to actually digging to hit our 100%. Just try to knock this little mound off. There we go, we hit 100%. Continue to knock that mound off. Now we can reverse out, tip our bucket in our truck, and what we'll do is we'll move the loader off the job site and put it down the back again. As you can see, there's no more room to actually do any more mounds of dirt, so I'd say that's all the dirt removal we need to do. So we'll just run this out the back. We'll run back and grab the dump truck, sell off the dirt in the dump truck, and then move it clear of the job site. So we'll just drive this out the back here. Just turn around, face out to the street. We won't have to jump back into these machines. That's what we do when we back them up. We'll just hit the vehicle fleet and just put them in storage, and then they'll just disappear off site. Alright, we'll run forward. Right, I'm off site. Now it's asking us. We'll go into little man, go to sell material, sell that off. So we've made some good money back. Just drive this truck out out the back here. Go out pretty wide. Come around. Now what it's asking us to do is compact the soil. So this is the reason we needed the roller. So what we'll have to do is drive the roller around, because there's now a tyre wall appeared everywhere. So we can't just drive onto the track. We'll have to go around and find an entry point, which is around just where we were working, and then we have to compact the soil. The whole track seems to be highlighted yellow, so we'll have to just drive back and forth up each laneway and try to compact it to get to 100%. So we'll just sneak in front of this truck, between the truck and the lighting tower. Don't worry about the witches' hats. Keep going around. Once we actually get onto the racing track, we'll have to turn the compactor on, or the vibrator. So we'll just come across here. Shouldn't really be driving a roller actually on concrete. When you do, it makes a hell of a noise, and it actually can crack the concrete. So what we'll do is go around this lighting plant and get a straight angle onto the track. And there's the yellow block. Alright, so we'll just get inside the yellow block. Then we'll hold the square button down and we'll turn the compactor on. There we go. Now we'll just work our way along this right hand side of the track. As you can see, when you actually turn the compactor on, you have a little yellow icon on your speedo. That's telling you it's on. Alright, we'll just go around here. We're going up the bumps. Don't know how high we can go on this corner without rolling over. Alright, we didn't roll over, that was good. Right, cut across here. I don't know if you'd use a roller to do this in real life. I don't know if we'd be able to do it. Radio, swing around, reverse back and cut the corner. I've driven a roller a few times, but I don't think I'd be the game enough to actually take it on a track like this to compact the track. No, up and down. Up and down. Yes. And there, up around this corner. There we go, and back to the starter box. Up. Once we get up to the starter box, I'll roll roll the starter ramp and the top of the starter box down. So yeah, it's a fairly steep ramp. We'll stop and go back. We'll just roll back down the hill, and we'll just roll this face of this ramp. As you can see, the ground is a bit smoother once you run the roller off it, but you can't really make that big of a difference. I'm glad we're doing it during the daytime, because I doubt you'd be able to see the difference at night time. Okay. It's not like when you do shale and there's two different colours. It just kind of looks a little bit smoother. Alright, try to cut along this yellow line. Back down the edge here. Oops, hit the rail. Put her up on the tyres. Oops. Alright, just go over this mound and try to turn around here so we're facing back out. Alright, that's nice. Alright, we'll try to turn around. Try not to roll our roller. Try to do it in this low point in the ramp. Nearly all the way around. Now we'll do a couple of runs and do this laneway. Go back and forth. We should do 3 or 4 lanes. That should cover across this face. We'll go right up the face of this corner. Try not to go over the back too much. Yeah. Come back down. Roll right back up to the starter box. And we'll move across to our right a little more. Yep. These ups and downs, these are a bit how you're going, driving the roller. We'll go up and down. Yep. It's fairly rough. Alright, we'll drive right up the face as well. Not too high. There we go. Should only take one more run and we should be right up against the yellow line. It's 72-73%, so we shouldn't have to roll the whole track. I think if we just drive all the way back to the go line, we should nearly get 100%. We shouldn't have to do each one. So we'll just come in here and we'll cut the corner. And then we'll just head back towards the finish line. Cut back around. It's a nice sharp corner and you can't turn it fully on one turn in the roller. Cut it around a couple of times. Right, swing back around. So if you like this video, please feel free to hit the like button on your bottom left hand side of your screen. Try to keep up against this right hand side, and the opposite run is what we did coming through. Go high up on this mound, go way back around. Oops, try to cut before we go over the edge. Oops. Up and down, up and down. And please feel free to subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get 300 subscribers in the next couple of weeks and 500 by Christmas, so please feel free to subscribe to my channel. This will help my channel grow greatly and get this video out to more like-minded people who like this one. There we go, we've hit 100%. So yellow lines turn to blue, but what we'll do is we'll just drive further out towards the finish line and we'll compact it as we go. There we go, just keep going. What I might do is just go back and forth a couple of times here at the end of this block here where it's flat, just to finish it off and make it look a bit smoother. It's actually asking us to remove our roller from the site, but I do want to make this look a little bit smoother as the finish line. So we'll just do a couple more runs while I've got the compactor going. Rightio. That should just about do it. This last little bit. Then we can turn our compactor off. We'll hold the square button in, turn the compactor off. We'll just drive out onto the main street. Just drive out here off the job site. And there we go, job complete. Okay, there's our foreman we need to speak to, so I'll just drive it down here past the foreman and I'll jump out. There we go. Before I talk to the foreman, what I'll do is I'll return all the vehicle fleet back to storage. So we'll send the loader back to storage, the roller back to storage, truck back to storage, and then we'll turn the dump truck back to storage so all the vehicles are back. Now we can walk over and talk to the foreman. Simply hold the triangle button down and this should finish this job off. Rightio, there we go. Job complete, BMX track. Looks quite nice. I hope you liked this video and I hope to catch you on the next one. Bye for now. Enjoy the video.